Hi everybody. I'm here now and I'm Stitch Kitten and today we are going to be drawing some pride cats because I realized we're a couple weeks in and I haven't done any pride stuff because I've been so absorbed with the printer and I have some news on the printer, guys. Unfortunately, the printer is not going to be part of the Stitch Kitten crew. And that's because somebody bought me a really cool new one for my birthday. I'm gonna be having a brand new bamboo printer instead of continuing to work on that piece of crap Prusa that is way old and doesn't work. Um, did I get you? Did I get anybody? I hope so. Anyway, I'm super excited. Oh, why not? I was very excited. They seem really good for money and really user friendly for beginners such as myself. Do they crash a lot or something? Hello, hello. Alright, well, oh, well, yeah. I don't know anything about them as a company, so they may be a really terrible company, and apologies. And I would have totally bought a new Prusa, except I live here in the USA, and bamboo is here in the USA, and so I can buy a bamboo and not have to pay a million and two tariffs and shipping fees. And if I want to go buy a Prusa right now, it's gonna be like 200, 300% of the cost it would have been to buy like 2 years ago because of all of the tariffs and stuff. So, yeah. Even like a box kit for a mini was gonna cost me like $400. Well, yeah. Okay. That's kind of scummy. I uh I would like to point out I did not intentionally promote scummy business politics. I just heard a lot of good stuff about their printers, so I'm being influencered right now probably. Um but they did seem good for money and I am getting it as a gift, so I'm not gonna complain. Unfortunately, that is the one that will become a part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. Uh, but also, if I do still want to fix the Prusa, because I'm pretty sure at this point the things that are wrong with it. Uh, yeah, that's fair. That sounds kind of scummy. I mean, like I have no problem with because I know some people do like free gifts and then just like have people review things because they are small. I don't think that's necessarily an issue. But yeah, when they only put out the positive reviews, that is a little scummy. And yeah, their website didn't look like one to one the Prusa website anymore. So, I mean, maybe at one point it was, but yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I did get the color changing printer, but I also don't plan on using it much. I just thought it was cool to have the option, and the combo kits with the color printer come with a lot of extra accessories. And my daddy bought it for me, my like actual father, for the record. Uh get your heads out of the gutter. But no, my dad bought it for me, for my birthday, which is probably like one of the nicest gifts I've ever gotten, honestly. Like, I know, I'm sorry that it's not a good company. I was unaware. I do try to be a good conscious consumer usually, but oops. But yeah. Mm, I see, I see. Well, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but also I do plan on probably just for the most part using single color printing anyway. But I thought having the option would be neat, and it just comes with a lot of extra accessories if I buy the combo kit with the multicolor printing. Okay, I gotta start drawing cats. We've been sitting here yammering. But yeah, sorry for accidentally supporting consumerism nonsense, because I hate that too, but also, I'm still gonna be very excited about the printer, sorry, because I am very excited. It is something that is brand new and will do more than my Prusa was going to, and it's brand new and I don't have to pay anything more or fix it, and somebody bought it for me as a gift, so I'm still gonna be very excited. Though, asterisk, sorry for consumerism nonsense. I typically do try not to support all of that. No, no, you good, you good. I honestly, like, that is a good thing to know, especially because maybe I'll buy more printers in the future, and I want to know if, like, I'm supporting nonsense. I mean, this one is bought and purchased, so there's no use being upset about it now, but, like, it's a good thing to know. Like, there was that game, Dark and Darker, and I I really liked it when it came out initially, and then there was all that excuse me, I got a frog or something. There was all that like ambiguous legal stuff where it was like it seemed unambiguous, but then there was like a bunch of caveats to to the legalese stuff, and it was like it just didn't get resolved very cleanly, I feel like. And so now I don't want to play it because I don't know uh if I'm being a butt, you know, by supporting it. And it does cost money to play some of it, so Man, I really do have a frog in my throat. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. Who just yelled? Was that you? Are you yelling? Here, I'll use my little nasal thing. How is my camera moving when am I hitting, is it because I'm hitting the desk? My camera's not usually that unstable, sorry about that. Oh, is it just auto adjusting? Did my auto adjust turn back on? It's not usually on. Hold on. Well, you know, that is, yeah, yeah. I have no things to say about that. It just is unfortunate. It's definitely auto-focusing. Why is it doing that? I don't have it set to be doing that. Stop it. Here, excuse me while my camera looks goofy for a second. Because I am going to have to manually adjust the focus again. Since apparently it reset itself for some reason or another. Hold on. Ah, yes. It's freaking out right now because it just wanted me to talk more about the Prusa. So true. Um, but it's fixed itself now, I think. And by that I mean I fixed it. Oh, speaking of neurodivergent folks, I am for my neurodivergent buddies that live here in the US, I am having some newfound empathy for us right now cuz I have been going to see a lot of doctors for a lot of things for a long time. And so that means that there's a person uh who kind of just handles all of my case stuff for for my insurance and things usually because as a neurodivergent person, that is a lot for me to manage, and I get to have a special little person who manages it for me. And that person I appreciate so much. They do such good work, and they have still been trying to even just get me in for an autism diagnosis evaluation for actually an entire year now. Um, so when I say I'm a little on the spectrum, I am in fact self-diagnosing, technically making a cute little assumption because as many people as have given me like whatever they're called, like preliminary diagnoses or whatever, like fake ones that are like temporary. Uh oh, I know. I always feel so bad when I go to see her, but she's such a sweetie and she always makes me feel better about it. But yeah, no, she does like all of my paperwork and stuff for me so that I don't have to. And when people don't do what they're supposed to, she files all of the like grievance stuff for me that doesn't do anything, but you're still supposed to be like, hey, people didn't do their job or whatever. Um, but yeah, no, she is the best and I appreciate her so much and every time it's like the only thing she's working on for me right now is trying to get that diagnosis. She's been doing it for like a year. Yeah, just like she said that she actually like went to their office and they made her sit in the waiting room for a person that wasn't there. Um, so yeah, specialty people specialists is what I was trying to say. Uh for that for that specific type of diagnosis is apparently like just impossible to find where I live, which is really cool for me because yeah, I'm definitely on the spectrum, guys. I mean, like, I, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way. Like, there's a difference between being like, I heard some symptoms on the internet and now I think I have BPD, or like, I actually fit all of these criteria and multiple people have told me I fit this criteria and maybe I am a little on the spectrum. Um so I'm in the second category if you didn't guess. And it has still been an absurd amount of time that yeah, my case manager person has still not been able to get anywhere with that, to the point where she has like started looking for seeing if she can find somewhere else that will do it for me.
Is that a puppy? Where? Is that you? Did you want me? What's up?
The mocha is sitting behind my chair. She has been so sweet to my other cats since she gave birth, guys. Maybe if she'll let me. Hold on. Come here, puppy.
Sit in my lap. You want to sit? Oh, it's a puppy. Oh, look at the puppy. She's so pretty.
She's so tiny compared to my other cats. It's crazy. Her tail is so long. But she's been such a sweetheart since she became a mom and uh didn't have to be so protective. So her and the other cats are kind of having a powwow on the floor. I can't tell if it's her that keeps meowing at me or if it's somebody outside my office that's just meowing anyway. But they're all oh so true. So that one doesn't. I'm not sure that that one fits as good as the other one.
You can go back to laying on the floor. Yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to show you up. It's okay. I just wanted to use you for content. I buy your food and all that. You're so cute. Okay.
Ah,
So you come back up? Or you gonna sit on the floor? I'll go back to working. Yeah, you're just cute. I wanted to show you up.
oh, my cats are so stinking cute though, for real, guys. Oh, and the bubbies, I'll have to get, yeah, you know what? I'm not really into like the family vlogging thing, but also like if you happen to like have a YouTube channel or something and it is kid friendly and your kid goes, "Can I do the YouTube thingy with you?" or whatever, like even that I think is fine. And the thing about my cats is they do not have the capacity to be aggravated by me you know taking pictures of them. I mean, they do, but they mine aren't. If I did have a cat that was clearly aggravated by the things I was doing, I would stop. Uh, which I think, family vlogging is the same way. If your kids are clearly aggravated by the things that you're doing, maybe stop. Maybe don't do that. Like, I saw, oh gosh, I'm totally gonna say her name wrong. Stanzi Puenza? Uh, Something like that. There's a YouTuber and she makes a lot of really good short skit jokes. Um, Here, hold on. Stanzi Potenza is what it says, and it's just Stanzi Stanzi is what it says for her little at, but also yeah, she makes a lot of good shorts and that are just little comedy skits, and she made one about family vloggers where uh it was like a family prank channels. Yeah, yeah. Uh I'm gonna not let that one through just for, you know, staying monetized on the internet reasons, but yeah, nah. I have heard that a lot of those kids do not have good lives. Yeah, definitely. That's why that message went through, even though I blocked the bad word. Uh, but yeah, she made like it was a skit that was like family prank channels, and it is like, oh yeah, we really love our kids, we appreciate our kids, we are so excited that us and our kids get to be collaborating on this channel, and for our like so many subscriber special or whatever, we're gonna be putting our kids through a saw trap. We built them each their own saw trap, and they don't even know it's us putting them in these saw traps, so they're gonna be legit terrified. It's gonna be hilarious. And I was like, it was such a good, it was so on the nose. Oh, sorry, I'm flashing you guys with the infrared from my mouse there. Um, But yeah, she is very funny. I have watched a lot of her shorts. They are very on the nose. So if you want to watch some funny meme videos. I'm not sure. It's That's one of the things about the USA that's a little bit goofy is that it's pretty a lot of those things are released state by state, and then it's pretty rare for people to know all of the details unless you live there. And I do not live in the California, so yeah, I live in the iced tea cowboy desert with all the sand and the dry. That's why I can never get rid of this freaking frog in my throat. I should turn on my humidifier again. Uh, it's a battle. Actually, I'm originally from more up north where it's more humid and nicer, and so I moved here and got eczema because my skin just like no. Okay, well I'll change it. Here, what about like that? Like that. Is that better? We could put like yeah, about in the corn country. Up in the hills up there. But yeah, I think I've said that some of my family still lives back up there, so well that's good because we're drawing some cute little lesbian cats, so I would be really sad if it came out looking phallic. That would be an unfortunate coincidence. Uh, I'm so excited, guys. The printer is gonna get here in 3 to 10 business days, and when it does get here, it's it's gonna be happening. I don't know. There's so many ideas. I don't even know what to do first. Yeah, Maine is the one that's like all the way at the northeast like point. It's the one that's I know see I know some geography, not a ton, but I could kind of no I can't. I was gonna say I could kind of draw it maybe, but I'm gonna draw like Nevada or something, and people are gonna laugh at me. Um, but yeah, it's the one that's all the way up there at the point is Maine. Here, maybe one of these days we'll have to see if I can label all the states because you guys already heard me say all of them. So yeah, I think that one is the no. Wait, the other corner is Washington. I think it's next to Washington. So it's like up in the other corner, like opposite Maine. The US is kind of massive, like just area wise. So it's hard to remember all of them, especially because our education is not great, and I do not care much for geography personally, so I end up not learning any. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of Pride, guys, did you guys see that our guys broke up? Elon and Donnie T are fighting. Oh no, the dads are fighting for Pride Month. Oh no, I'm so upset. Um, that has been a whole thing on the internet, guys. If you haven't seen that our guys are fighting. That one has. Yeah, but see. I can't make that joke on the internet. I'm sorry. I am realizing I can't make that joke on the internet and stay not in trouble. But yeah, also yeah, go ahead and revel in that for a second with me. Oh wait, yes I can. I just have to. Okay, I figured it out. You can't be a dictator if the generals are fighting, is what I was gonna say. Except for I was gonna use a very specific dictator. Um, because a lot of historians, uh, yeah. But I would like to stay monetized, so I'm trying not to make too many internet people upset with me. But also, yeah, as long as Elon stays mad, I think we're okay over here actually, which has been that has been uplifting for me, I'll be real. I was like doing a whole out of sight, out of mind thing for that, and I'm usually really tapped in. Uh and I was like, it's just I can't do it was so much like a I personally can't do crap about it moment, and like I was just feeling so done. Like I felt like I was being vocal and doing my part as I could, and then yeah, uh that was so funny. Oh, they booed him. We booed him in public. That was so funny. I mean, I'm sorry. Nobody should get booed on their birthday. That's unfortunate. But also, it was so funny. It was so funny. I couldn't help it. It was so funny. Ah. And also, yeah, I felt bad for him. It was like, I mean, what is even the point of that? Like, if you want a parade for your birthday, like, go off, I guess, but like, you gotta march out like people that are doing their jobs and stuff. Like, get a balloon. I don't know. It's it's definitely just like the way he went about it, and it's yeah. Ah, it's so sad. Also, have you guys seen the thing about him and sis? Okay, okay, I'm gonna say this one more, then I'll stop. I'll stop being political, cause yeah, I don't want to be. Uh, yeah, I don't want to get too political. But what the freak is a burb? And also, have you guys seen the thing where he insists that that very clearly photoshopped photo of the tattooed knuckles is a real photo, not like a photoshopped photo. Like he insists it's a real photo. Like he genuinely has to think that that is like an actual photo of that man's hand. And now I will stop.
What? Who's yelling? Is that a missile?
Oh my gosh, I think I saw that. It's so true. It's so true. Uh, 100% though.
Yes, missile.
My puppy is also here now, staring at me. Too puppy. Too puppy. What?
What you want? Okay. What you need? Do you want to come and sit with me? No, you're just gonna stare at me longingly like I'm supposed to come play right now. Okay, well, I'm not gonna right this second, Bubby.
Oh yeah, well, okay. I have no I'm probably thinking that if I do any of that, it'll be a separate video or in the background or something. But I promised to show off at least when it shows up and is here and working and all of that. I will show off benchies or whatever I end up getting ready for you guys, or just squeal like a toddler about the printer. And yeah, always get sleep. Sleep is important. That's a do as I say and not as I do meme, because I did not sleep. Um, but yeah, coffee. Uh, and I have to go get markers anyway, because I was gonna color these pride colors, and I didn't actually grab any colors. So I'm gonna put us on the BRB screen for a second, and I am gonna go and pet my cat real fast, because he's still staring at me, and then also grab my markers, and I will be right back. Oh, here, let me scoot it so that we're in the frame for the be right back. Alright, and we're back. Let me scoot this back over here. And I don't know if you guys have even seen these, but uh these are some of the markers that convinced me that to not ADHD around it convinced me that Copic markers are not worth the money. Sorry, Copic. Uh I do think that Copic makes nice markers, but they are way worth the money. They are not. They are way too much money. Sorry. They're not worth it to buy, in my opinion. Um, and this is a set of markers from Hobby Lobby that I have had probably since I was like 10 or something. I mean, I don't use them like in all of my pieces or anything, but I use them a decent amount. I probably use them more than my Copics, and I don't think I have any that have run out. Like, they are so old that the barrels are yellowing. This one is probably the worst, you can kind of see. Um, or at least one of the worst ones, but yeah, here I have a green one on this side that's pretty bad too. But yeah, no, I have had these markers a long time, and I'm about to jinx myself and kill every single one of them. Hopefully not, knock on wood. But they are really pretty colors. They work really well, and they still mostly work for however many years later it actually has been, because my grandma got these for me like ages ago. Uh, and I'm sure she did not spend Copic amount of money on these markers. And then I probably got sad thinking that, like, Copic markers were the reason that my art wasn't that good, and not that I just was younger. And I know lots of people fall into that, but I was real big about the fact that surely if I just had really nice supplies, like, all of a sudden my art would be wonderful. But that's not usually how it works, unfortunately. Here, I'll swatch some of these so that you guys can see the colors. Like, these are old markers, guys. Like, old. I wonder if they have a date on them somewhere. Oh, they do. They do. Hobby Lobby copyright date 2014. So these markers are like a decade old. And they still have color, and it's pretty nice color, and like they're they're felt, so you can kind of tell that they will give out at some point here, because like, yeah, I mean, they're markers. Eventually they will dry or something will happen to them, but I keep them in this really nice plastic case that they came with. Oh, yeah, like maybe that one is dry. Let's see about the other one. Yeah. Okay, like, see, not all of them. Not all of them are still working. That's unfortunate. I'll have to put a little. If you guys want a tip for marking things that are in sets, if you wanted to know like which stuff is dead and you don't want to like, okay, I'm realizing as I'm saying this out loud, this is probably a tism thing and nobody needs this, but I hate throwing single markers away out of sets. Sorry, I guess that's probably just me now that I'm saying it out loud. But if there's just like one individual thing missing in the set, it just irks me, and I'm certainly not gonna replace these. Like I just said, they are from over a decade ago. Somebody else bought them for me. I know they come from Hobby Lobby, but also I would seriously doubt that they still sell like these markers. They probably sell a different version of them with different ink and that may or may not last this long. Uh, but I don't want to throw it away while I still have like the big box set of markers. And so what I do is I take a little piece of like washi painter's tape, and I wrap it around the marker to just like signify to myself that this is dead and not to pick it up and use it while I'm working with the markers. So I'm gonna do that real fast. I have this cute little rainbow washi tape, very appropriate. I did not tear off my enough of that. And then I just wrap it around the end. I guess since and I did not do that very cleanly. Whoops. Oh well. And then since I have this little extra piece, I'm just gonna pop it on the other end. And that way, when I look at this one, I know that I have marked it and I'm not gonna use it. Cause it's dead. Unfortunately. But the fact that any of these work 10 years later is crazy because I have Copics that I bought in college that are dead and dry and I paid $5, $6 for. So, like a piece. So the fact that any of these work at all is really impressive to me. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty freaking cool. Mm, I don't know if this set has enough oranges. We might have to do like a goopy red or something. Or just a red and see if it'll look orange next to the oranges or something. Here, we'll keep swatching and see. Oh no! Another dead one. Well, maybe we'll have to use different markers after I talk these ones up, because two of the Very important. Lesbian colors are gone. Freak. I do still really like these markers though. Maybe I will have to go to the Hobby Lobby or something and see if they. I. Okay. I know I'm about to make some people upset. I do not like giving the Hobby Lobby money. Sorry. I know some people stand the Hobby Lobby. Some people like are really, really, really up for it. But I just always have such bad. I mean, this honestly could just be my Hobby Lobby, okay? Um, but I always have really bad experiences there. And what isn't just my Hobby Lobby is that they, like, as a company, refuse to use barcodes. Uh, if you think I'm joking, like, go look at something at Hobby Lobby. The barcodes are all on not Hobby Lobby packaging. Um, any Hobby Lobby codes or whatever are all gonna have just like numbers that are basically barcodes or whatever. But also sometimes not even that, and they make all of the employees here he see here's me being a conscious consumer again, guys. I swear I don't just buy crummy company things usually. um but yeah, no, I usually don't like giving the Hobby Lobby money because they also really make their workers do a lot of extra nonsense. Like, uh, they have to memorize what is on sale every week because there are no barcodes, so there's no way for them to put it in, like, the system that it's on sale, and they don't want people to just be, like, checking the sale the things that are on sale sheet for some reason. So they just end up having like it's just they just end up having like arguments all the time with me about whether or not stuff is on sale, and then sometimes it's not even clear to them in the first place, and sometimes it really is just like a mistake, or sometimes stuff is mislabeled in the store. It's a whole big thing. Like, I have spent full price on so many things that were supposed to be on sale because I just didn't want to argue with the customer service people that are trying to do their job anymore. And yeah, it's annoying. I wish I didn't have to do it, and so I don't give Hobby Lobby money usually. Also, I think we can get away with this if I get one color from not this box. Uh, because I think I do need one more orange. I think it is unfortunate that the last orange was dead, but I think we can get away with mostly these markers. And I'm not even joking, guys. 2014 markers in 2025. Like, two dead ones, clearly. Clearly these are dead, and that one was dead. But other than that, like, look at these colors. They're actually so nice. And and I think whenever my camera must have reset itself or something, because I usually have the contrast and the red balance and stuff up for the colors, because usually the lighting in my office is a little weirder. But But I mean, those are pretty true on my screen. So if you guys are seeing the same colors I'm seeing, like, these are just nice colors. They almost look like watercolors in a tray the way I swatched them, I think. But they're just like, they're actually so clean and pretty. I appreciate these. I was saying, I was saying that the printer is probably one of the best gifts I've ever gotten, and so now I've been like backtracking in my head and just being appreciative of old gifts, and this is definitely one of them that I appreciate a lot. It was probably one of the things that really got me into doing art more seriously, because before my grandma got these markers for me, I had kind of like I'd kind of been just doing exclusively pencil art for a while, and I played with like paints and stuff, but I didn't really have form understanding and things like that that are really important for painting, and so it just wasn't as fun for me. And then my grandma got me these freaking markers, and I drew all sorts of cute nonsense. I drew this really cute anxiety spiral picture that I don't even I don't even know if it's probably even too old to be on my YouTube, because my YouTube is not my original platform, but yeah, it might not even be on there, but it's on my Ko-fi page or something, I think. If that's even still up, I don't think anybody looked at that, so I stopped caring about it. Maybe that's where I could put the recycled paper thingies. I guess that still exists probably. I'm sure it does. Anyway, I'm just yammering. I'm gonna get an orange marker and I'll be right back. Sorry, you guys had to listen to me wrestling through things I apparently forgot to mute, but surely one of these will work. And I'm gonna swatch them in a different little section right underneath here, because these are Sharpies. Sharpies also convinced me that Copics are not worth buying. I I actually think Sharpies are super underrated. I really like them as art supplies. Like, they are certainly heavy, dark, medium, and if you're not careful, they will bleed all over your drawings. But also, they just have really nice colors, I think. IMO. And they do last a decent amount of time for how much they cost. Like, they are pretty cheap supplies. I have a huge drawer of them, which is why I just pulled out like 4 random ones so quickly. Ooh, the highlighter I think is gonna be the winner. Maybe not, because I want it to be here. I'm gonna put the 2 orange ones I picked out right here. Out of the other set, just to kind of compare. But yeah, look at how clean those 14-year-old markers go down, even though, or sorry, 10-year-old markers from 2014 go down, even though they are a decade old. They've probably been moved between like four houses or something. They're so nice. These are probably another one of my favorite gifts. Uh, hmm. Was, was that this one? Yeah. Does that kind of fit in the middle there? Or is that too? I think it might be too deep actually. Well, I'm gonna try again. What about this one? And this one. Hmm. I can't. Maybe we just have two oranges because maybe I don't have an orange that's gonna look real nice with this set. Sorry, our flag is. You know what? Maybe we'll just make it a smaller flag. We'll do 5 stripes instead of 7. I can do math. I'm so tired. Oh, we should drink the rest of that coffee, apparently. Guys, tragedy has occurred. I dropped my DS on the floor. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it on and make sure it's okay. Oh, maybe it's not charged. Oh no, it is. Okay. It's fine. Well, as fine as it was before I dropped it. No chance I dropped it into the bumper buttons working. That would be silly. Anyway, alright. 5 stripes it is. Hmm. See, this one I kind of did set up to have an extra stripe, but if it is an issue, I will fix it with a different color. And I know everybody who works with markers for real is screaming because I didn't erase my pencil and now I'm gonna get pencil in my markers and all of that and I don't care. Sorry. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy artist a little bit every once in a while and I just found out a bunch of these markers are about to dry up and die, so that makes me a lot less inclined to be very, very nice to the ends of them, as nice as the colors are. Uh, They will stay relatively nice even if I get some pencil in them. I swear. I'm gonna come in with this darker. And then I can come over all the marker after the fact and line work it, I think. I'm so excited. Also, yeah, if you guys didn't catch that earlier, my dad bought me the printer for my birthday. So, yeah, my birthday is next week. Uh, I will probably spend it here with you guys because I don't think I have any plans. It is next Sunday when I was gonna be here anyway. So, uh, yeah, if you guys want to show up for my birthday party, that'll be here on the stream probably. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll use it as an excuse to eat breakfast in front of you or something crazy like that. Do little birthday nails. We'll do something. We'll do something cute and fun. In addition to having, hopefully, some print stuff done to show you guys. Would be really freaking cool. And my kittens are growing like weeds. They're gonna be 4 weeks old on Tuesday. I'll have to get a new cameo for you guys because they are huge. I mean, compared to that picture anyway, they have grown a lot. And they are all crawling about. They're trying to they're not even 4 weeks old and they're already trying to eat the solid foods. So I had to leave some out for them and we'll see how that goes. I don't think they've gotten much past teething on them yet, but we'll see, we'll see. Ah, and this set comes with a, oh yeah, here's, you can see on the camera for this one, it also has yellowed quite a bit, but it does come with a black double tip liner that is the same ink as all the markers so that you can just do the line work. And it does have a chisel tip, but if you do your line work with a chisel tip, I applaud you and also think you might be a little bit crazy. Really, really couldn't be me. I don't know how that works. Carefully, I guess. The same as other line work, but yeah, that seems goofy. I'm not sure why. I guess it just has a chisel tip for if you're gonna use it for not line work, like if you're just gonna use it for coloring with, but we'll give them eyelashes because you know that's how you can tell cartoons are girls if you give them eyelashes. Ta-da! They're so cute. Oh, forgot a line. That is pretty stinking cute. And look at how well those markers did, guys. Like, for real. 14-year-old markers. Why would you ever buy a Copic? Says me who has spent a ridiculous amount of money on Copics. Anyway. Hmm, I think. Okay. So, oh, okay, sorry. I think my computer froze or something for a second. Um, but no, I was gonna say, I think I am gonna draw. I keep seeing this, like, I don't know what you call it, like a copy pasta or like a call phrase or something, that uh, it's just a thing where you have some sort of pride iconography and it says pride was a riot. I think that that's really cute, really tongue in cheek. And so I am gonna draw a cat pushing a vase off a ledge and then put Pride Was a Riot. Because I think that that's very appropriate. And I'll do a rainbow cat. If you guys, if you guys are all okay with that. Nobody has any objections. Actually, I have an objection to the way that that freaking looks. Hold on. I'm gonna try that one again. I'm gonna get a reference for cat pushing stuff. Okay. Alright, we have cat. Cat do a sit. Cat push crap off camera. Why does stable? Oh wait, okay, wait. Because their shoulders are lower than that. So it's like that. Yeah, I figured it out. Then actually, what if Cat knocked over like a cup and then it's spilling pride juice. That's pretty cute. Pride juice. Okay. Okay. I know it's not as good for you guys yet, because you can't see all of the all of the things in my brain, but I swear this is so good. It's so cute. I promise I will do my best to actually make this idea come out cute in real life and not in my head. The rest still. And there's all of the juice flowing everywhere. Oh no, the cat got it all over your desk. How will you ever get out all the pride juice? I guess you'll just have to live with pride forever. Unfortunate for you, or not, depending on who you ask. Give them some little beans, some little claws for disaster. Pretty cute. Are you guys having a good Pride Month? What are you guys doing for Pride? Do you have lots of fun festivals and or parades or something where you're at? I think there's one, but also uh I think it's a day I've already got stuff to do. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I kind of assume the people who would drive me there are not as interested.
Give him a little me face. I didn't do nothing. He's not even paying attention. How could he have done anything? Okay. I think for this one, I'll probably have rainbow, and then maybe I'll do like progress stuff on the cat or something. Or maybe we'll just have the rainbow and the cat. We'll see. We'll see how ambitious I'm feeling after I pull out enough colors for this. Oh, also, I don't know if this is like totally out of left field and everybody can disagree with me if I'm like completely wrong, but do they make like yellow dye out of urea or something? Because I swear every single yellow marker smells like pee. It's terrible. I don't get it. Why does every yellow marker that is a good marker smell so bad? Is it sulfur? Is it urea? Like, what is it? What is it that smells so bad about yellow markers? Somebody to tell me. Or I'll look it up when I think about it again later. But also, if somebody knows, somebody already thought of that and looked it up, you should share your information, insider trading style, because it's just so bad. Why are they all so bad? Why do they all smell bad? I don't get it. Like, I feel like there's other stuff that's made out of urea, right? Like, I feel like that would be a decent guess. But I also don't know if urea actually dyes anything. But there's other stuff like guano. Is it made out of guano or something? Blech. I think maybe I'll just leave him as like a white cat and I'll put little blushies on his cheeks or something. Man, sorry, I am quiet today. I am having a time with my ADHD, I think. I have been a big ol' space case, even on my medication. So much is going on. I keep getting a little overwhelmed. So I am just drawing cats. I keep forgetting to talk to you guys. If you guys have something interesting to talk about, you should totally let me know. Otherwise, I will just keep rambling. Because presumably that's what you're here for, right? Is rambling, not me drawing cats. Actually, hopefully you're here for rambling and me drawing cats, because I do a fair amount of both. And drawing in general. Though it has been very cat centric lately, which I think is really funny because uh for those of you that don't know, when I started the Stitch Kitten channel, it had absolutely nothing to do with cats. Um, I was the kitten, it was me. Anyway, but yeah, no, originally there were no cats. I didn't really draw cats. Uh, I just thought it was an uwu cutie kind of name, you know? And I was looking for a good way to be an uwu cutie brand on the internet with my art and stuff. And yeah, so that's how that came about. It had absolutely nothing to do with cats initially. Um, and now here we are. I've got freaking 7 in my house. Oh gosh. And yeah, and I draw all sorts of cats because they're just fun to draw. Give them some little pink toadies. And some little red blushes. And I'm gonna put some real basic undertone shading on them. Just because I'm feeling like it looks a little bland. Ta-da! Hmm.
I want to do a fun font, but also sometimes when I try to do fun fonts, I take way too long, so we'll see.
I think I'm gonna do some like squished little bubble letters. And then maybe for just for Riot, we'll do like big stiff comic style font or something.
I like that.
Alright, I'm gonna ink that real quick. I like the way that that looks as a design. And the other lettering I'm gonna make that same lighter pink. That's pretty cute. I like that. Maybe I'll have to clean that one up and make it a sticker, honestly. We don't have any Pride 2025 stickers yet. Do we? Did I do Pride stickers that I just did early? I don't remember. I remember we did something. We did something, but I don't. It wouldn't have been Pride Month stickers anyway, so, this is different. Okay. Um, Sorry, I got a little shell shocked there. In the best of ways, but also I was about to do my little BRB wrap up and I saw an STP device being sold to women for camping, which, that's not a bad idea, honestly. I would probably use one of those for camping. I'm kind of I mean I would kind of use one of those for funsies just to try it, I'm a little MB. I don't need my feminine wiles to be all that feminine or whatever. It's fine. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked there, but yeah, these are super cute. I have been sitting. Thanks. Yeah, they're so cute. They're super cute. The kittens are super cute, and the cats we drew are super cute, and everything is super cute, and big gay. All the big gay, and sorry that Taz is showing up right as I'm about to go on my cute little stretch break, but I'm gonna go stretch real fast, and I will try not to take a half hour or whatever, and hopefully not get stuck in the bathroom. I know that's the freaking channel joke now, as I just am stuck in the toilet all the time, but we'll see. We'll see if I can avoid the loo and stretch. And I will be back momentarily. Hopefully. Bye.
And I'm gonna move the sketchbook real quick. So sorry about moving camera. Don't watch if you don't want to. Uh, I will tell you guys when it's not moving anymore. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay. Now I will not be moving the camera. Everything is fixed, I think. Ah, and hello to Tez and anybody else who has showed up in the meantime and is just lurking because I appreciate you guys too and hi. Uh, I think for what might be our last one, depending on if I do this instantly and, yeah, probably our last one. I'm gonna draw Cat jumping through the air with the pride cape because, yeah, I think everybody could use a little protection from Super Pride Cat this season. You know, could all use a little bonus help. Blowing in the wind. Uh, and I am so excited for next week's stream, guys. It's gonna be birthday bonanza, I swear. We will do so much fun stuff. I don't know what yet, but yeah. There's this YouTuber that I like, uh, that does this bit. It's for all of you guys who don't get invited to birthday parties. Welcome to mine. And then he does like a cute little short with his cake. So that's gonna be me, but next week. You guys, everybody gets to come to my birthday party right here on the stream. We'll do something. I don't know what yet. Maybe we'll print me lots of. We'll design me some presents or something. Since the printer might be here. Dun dun dun. Yeah. I I was gonna say, surely I've been to more than two, but maybe only two that I personally got invited to, actually. That might be true. Yeah. I I am not cochlear in real life. Imagine that. I know an internet person being unpopular in their real life. Crazy. Unheard of.
I'm just a goofy little snowflake or something. Well, maybe maybe Stitch Kitten is popular in real life, but unfortunately, actually, I was talking to one of my friends who has a little bit of a following online too, and we were talking about uh, I wonder if it would get you more or less positive recognition if you went around in public with like your username like above your head like a sim like in a video game or something, you know, like you just got one of those headbands that just has your username uh attached to the top on both sides. um I don't know, I thought that was funny. uh so maybe I could go out with the Stitch Kitten hat uh and be popular. Maybe that's what I'll have to make. I'll have to make Stitch Kitten hats. Actually, hopefully the Stitch Kitten notebooks are gonna do good when I just do it. Duh. Just buy our shoes. Sorry, my little reference guy on my wall. I have this little makeshift plushie from another YouTuber named Jamie. I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm here at the house, and it's good background content uh, for doing lots of work and art and nonsense. But he fell off the wall while I was staring at him. I must have stared too intensely. He got scared. Yeah, thanks. I like it too. It's Pud the Pride Dino. So true. I have thought about making some cute little plushies, but also I just I usually don't get into sewing because you wouldn't think about it when you are like thinking about it initially, but when you actually do a lot of sewing, it's really nice to have like a big flat space to do sewing in. Um, that your cats aren't going to eat. And for me that's a bit of an issue in my office. So I can do like little plushies that I would do by hand or where I would do like a couple of seams, but my sewing machine does not get used much, admittedly, for the amount that I wanted it. It ended up mostly going towards fixing socks and t-shirts, but you know, it gets used every once in a while.
Yeah, not anytime soon anyway. Knock on wood again. Keep trying to jinx myself today. What's up with that?
He's going to be very determined. No getting away with nothing nonsense while he's around. Everyone is safe for their pride. Super cute. He's so cute. Maybe we'll have to give him like some little shooty, zippy things, like he's going real fast. Maybe some stars. That's pretty cute. Alright, where did my muted eraser go? There it is. Alright, I'm gonna part erase this just because I want to redo the little zippy things and the stars a little bit more on style. I just was blocking them out first. And also because this pencil work is really thick. So we're gonna not see him so good on the camera for a second. Sorry about that. I swear it will reappear. Let's see, I wanna get. Yeah, true. It will probably look a little bit like magic to you guys. Like those people that pretend that they draw, that draw definitely for real, um, those really complicated drawings on blank pieces of paper from scratch. Some people actually do that for real, but also a lot of people just have camera settings like this where you can't see it so well. Sorry to ruin the magic for anybody, but yeah, probably lots of artists, unless you see an artist that's like promoting that that's what they're doing, is drawing like from scratch. And even then, probably a decent amount of the time you're gonna run into people that just have fancy camera settings where you can't see their pencil work and their lines or the other sheet of paper with darker imaging on the bottom that they did first or whatever.
Yeah, you can usually tell which people are doing like drawing with the pen and which people are doing just like copying another work underneath, because usually people that are drawing with pens, they will have very light lines that build up over time because, you can't take back pen lines and they aren't perfect the first time usually unless you uh drew that exact picture a million times, like if you're animating or something. But also if you're just drawing, usually that's not typically how just drawing works. Even if you are really good at pen work, usually if you're drawing with a pen, it'll kind of look like sketching a little bit, but it'll just come out differently. But the process will look really similar to sketching usually, where people will kind of block out areas and then they'll go in and fill in details after they've figured out where stuff is supposed to be exactly. And then people who are just like tracing art they have underneath, they'll usually go in and put in straight details right away, and they will usually have like a lot less care in their lines. Like the lines will usually come out messier, even though because usually if you're tracing, your line work just won't come out as nice as if you were drawing something. Um, I say usually. It's not always true, but a lot of the time for a lot of people, that is the case. And yeah, you can usually tell if you have done a decent amount of artwork yourself of any kind, like which people are just copying something and which people are actually redrawing things just with pen. Um, because some people are really super impressive with that. Some people can draw really amazing things just in pen straight up, and that is super impressive if you can do that for real. But unfortunately, lots of people on the internet are big pretenders. If you could imagine such a thing. He's reappearing. Or not, who knows? Or are, who knows? Or not. Hiya, Bubby. Oh gosh, having the little one be back down to being little has reminded me time and time again how huge Missile, my biggest youngest, or my biggest oldest cat, my firstest cat, actually is, because he is massive, guys. Uh, I know every time I pick him up, I just look small, but he's so big. He's like actually 3.5 feet long. I know some of you guys think I'm bluffing when I say that, but he is. And like I feel like I have tried to take pictures to show you guys, and they're not usually very good comparisons. The one on the vent was pretty good on the heating grate. I feel like that was probably the closest to being a decent size comparison for the missile. Cause he's just a massive cat, guys. He's not like fat or anything either. He's just huge. He's just like a big old kitty. But I love him. I love him so much. Oh, he walked off while I was talking about him. He is usually super cuddly, but also massive. Like he came to lay with me before I was getting up for the stream this morning, and he sat on one side of my pillow and put his paws in my face and like on my shoulders, and he's big enough. He just about pushed me out of the bed going like ah, cuz he's adorable but also enormous. He's enormous cutie. Purring like a lawnmower the whole time. It's again enormous. Yeah, Bubby. Hi, I'm talking about you. You're so right. He is such a sweetie. Yeah, pretty true. Especially when they're sweeties like my missile. He's actually like the biggest freaking teddy bear ever. Like you would expect for him to be a little aggro or something maybe because he's so big. But nah, he gets overstimulated every once in a while, but that's just like a cat thing. And other than that, he's like actually the biggest sweetheart. He gets spooked at like loud noises and is nice to everybody. And yeah, he's just a sweet old puppy.
He's reappearing. The super cat. He's alive. It's alive. Oh, thank you so much. I think so too. Who knew that depression was not good for your artwork? Unless you know, are really good at venting or something. I don't know. It's not good for my artwork quality. Not good for drawing cute little cats and shit. Uh, my art has been certainly improving over my time with you guys recently. I think I'm gonna scoot him over just a little bit so that I can write. Happy Pride over here in some big old squish letters. Yeah, I think having a gallery would be super cool and super cute and fun, especially like a little queer positive pride gallery or something. But also galleries are expensive if they don't invite you.
So, hey, AZ Galleries, if you want me to do a Pride collection for you, check me out on the internet. I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know how I would get that going for myself, because they are an investment. And currently, any further investing I think has to go into paper recycling, especially because the printer is gonna be here soon. Taz wasn't even here, but we are going to have a whole new printer because my lovely dad bought it for me for my birthday next week. And I'm gonna keep saying that just in case he comes and hears this. But I do genuinely appreciate so much. I wrote two zeros there like it's 2000 and something. I was gonna put 2008 because I'm 2000 and late or whatever the heck, you know. But it's actually 2025. If you can imagine all of that. I know, we're all so old. 2025 pride, guys. Yeah. Here, after I do this lettering, I will show you guys. I did start by hand doing some just like basic papers and stuff. Uh, sorry, lettering and talking at the same time is hard. I do really want to get the notebooks going for you guys and have some cute little imprint covers and all that nonsense. And that is all coming, I swear. And I'll show you guys, I do have some little like prototypes that I made by hand even without the printer. Uh, mm, ta-da! This so stinking cute. It's behind me. Hold on. Tiny notebook. Dun dun dun. Made from very recycled paper, as you can see. Uh, but it is a whole little notebook that I made myself by hand. It's got cute little recycled pages, got binding and everything.
Binding of Isaac. Uh, actually, Binding of Kitten. I did it myself. But yeah, the notebooks are coming, guys. The notebooks are happening. I swear. I swear I am building the Stitch Kitten Notebook Sweatshop. They will be available eventually as soon as I work out all of the kinks. And if you want to keep updated on that, I need to start updating you guys. But I do mean to be doing that on the Reddit. I just have been so absorbed. I got like I've been thinking I maybe will have to come and do like a video, like a real video for you guys on YouTube or something because I got so absorbed in this stuff, guys. It's crazy. There's so much and it's it's one of those things where it's like really low entry to start doing it. If you don't believe me, you should check out the stream from last week because we did a whole freaking paper recycling breakdown last week of how my whole studio is made out of garbage basically, but useful garbage. And this is the result of all my useful garbage work, and I hope to keep improving on it, and I hope to actually update you guys as I am going along. Sorry that I keep forgetting to do that. I swear I am working on it. Things are happening behind the scenes. I just keep forgetting to like tell you guys that I'm working on it because I'm working on it. And I get really tunnel visioned and hyper focused, and I'm so excited about this project though, guys. I'm glad you guys are excited too. Uh yeah, I'm glad it can be infectious. Am really I'm really looking forward to having some of this stuff that you guys can share, cuz yeah, paper recycling is so cool, guys. And also like yeah, drawing on this stuff kind of goofy, but ultimately very nice. And hopefully, I can just keep making it nicer. So, yeah, maybe I'll even go freak with that a little bit right now because I don't got nothing better to do. Who knows? We'll see. But, uh, anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. But look at that. It's so cute. The Pride Cats from today came out actually so stinking cute. If you guys want to see the other ones from earlier, you should go back and check it out because, yeah, these are so stinking cute. They came out so good today. Uh, I do not have. Oh, thank you so much to Soul Patch underscore E3. Dopamine rounds for everybody. Pat, pat, pat. Thank you. Uh, and yeah, look at how freaking cute these are. My iPad is super dead, but maybe I'll have to charge it to make some of these into some stickers for you guys. And in the meantime, I will be working on those notebooks. I swear they're coming, and I will try to keep you guys more updated on that on the subreddit or on Instagram or wherever the heck I remember to actually post stuff. I'm gonna take a sip of this now very old coffee. From the beginning of the stream. Sorry if I'm giving anybody the icks sipping on that still, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching me draw these because they were super cute, super fun to draw. Hope you guys enjoyed me rambling about the cute little paper notebooks we're gonna get soon, hopefully. Uh, and I'm super excited for next week. Next week we'll have some birthday bonanza pride BS. I don't know exactly what still, but I promise it'll be fun. And I hope you guys have a fabulous pride week of some pride variety, even if that's, not gay related or whatever. Just like be be happy, be proud, have a good week. Put your gas masks on before you help anybody else with theirs. There's a reason they say it on the aeroplanes. If you want to check this stream out, if you missed something, go ahead and check it out here on Twitch, or if it's not up on Twitch anymore, then it will be over on YouTube. So check it out one of those places if you missed something. If you are watching this and you want to check me out somewhere else, there's all of those links all together in my cute little link tree in the bio. It should be all working and labeled appropriately now. So if you want to check out any of the stuff I do, that's all up there. Thank you guys so, so much for joining me. I appreciate the heck out of each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye, guys.